This is Andy with Quality Stocks. Today is April 16th, 2010, and we're taking a look at NXT Nutritional Holdings. It's a bulletin board stock trading under the ticker NXTH. This is an interesting chart. Take a look at the lower indicators. You see that we're getting some upward trend with MACD PPO. This is what we refer to as an ADX play, where the ADX is splitting the positive and negative DIs, which are positioned it's in such a nature that they can make a bigger move with the positive DI being down low. This can make a nicer move up. The MFIs are all kind of bunched together, a little bit of mixed signals from them, but they look nice as far as the way that they're sitting right now. Is 14 can turn pretty quickly and follow the 21 and 7. Accumulation distributions flattened out, giving a hint of making a curl. Jake money flows had a nice trend towards zero. It's actually it's starting to make a little move down here, something to keep an eye on, see if it's going to continue down. But it's got a pretty nice trend up towards zero. CCI holding above negative 100. Full stow is bottom. Look like it's trying to make a turn. And the Trix is also in a nice position where it's flattened down, can possibly make a turn up. Of course, the RSIs, they're in a great position right here. We'll be looking for them to break through 50, and that's a more bullish move. Thing to notice here is that it's got some support, bottom support, right around 50. To hit 50, hit 51. But we're going to look for it to hold that as a base. It's trying to round itself out right now. We're going to look for these moving averages, short ones 5 and 10, to get underneath it and give it a little bit of support, a little bit of strength. Expect it to want to come up and test the 20-day. The thing I noticed about this, when I look at this chart that jumps out at me, is when it strings some days together, you can see $1.25 to $1.89, $1.15 to $2.57, $1.29 all the way up to a peak at 322, even here from 51 to 92. When it makes a turn, it can string some days together. It puts together a very nice bounce. There's a lot of gains that can be had from this play. Volume, is not terrible at 251,000. I'd imagine it'd be more like this when it'll ramp up if it's going to make a move. We'll see volume start to increase through there. So for right now, I'd take a look for it to hold this base and start to make the move. I think it's going to see some resistance. I think there's going to be a slight amount right here, right through the, I think it's about 58 cents, but I think it's going to be greater when it gets near 60. It's going to be the 20-day moving average. It's a few different times at the PPS was old support level, became a resistance level. You can see it's had a little bit of trouble with it. So let's just look. If this starts to get some momentum behind it and a little bit of volume coming in, I would anticipate it having a very good chance at breaking that. But there will be your first real resistance level to look for. This is Andy with Quality Stocks taking a look at NXTH.